elected to bat first. So change in strategy. We've seen you guys winning the toss and always fielding. You're batting first in the final.
Never winning the toss. Always losing the toss and getting batting.
All right. So this time you want to bat first.
We just taken that chance. So hopefully we'll keep a score and defend it possibly.
And looking at Paladin, the way they've chased down this big heavy target of 94, what do you think is a good score to defend in the finals?
We were scared about that, but we've still taken our chances against Musa and team. So let's see. Hope we can defend the score that we put in front of them.
All the very best.
So
Congratulations for being the finalist.
Mustaqim,
Congratulations, Mustaqim.
you've already chased down a big total in the semi-finals, and the opposition has gifted you. Again, you're going to chase. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, pretty much happy because winning the toss also would have been opted to chase because we want to restrict them as usual at a very low score and come back really strong. I think we've proved our point right now. We've seen Siddharth Oberoi and Onkar Lad. Both of these guys, I've always told the team that these are my pinch hitters. But the team came back to me today and said, yes, they punched them hard.
Best for the game. Mustaqim, you can join me back. Every time I've had the mic, every time you've been with me for the toss or receiving your man of the match award, which you got in the first game. This is all you guys are playing for. You've had a shelf already in your house for MCS 7 in your office, and you're speaking to Junaid Bhai about another shelf for MCS 8. Here's the moment. And I've been saying this from day one. Third time lucky. Is it possible?
Yes, definitely. This time it's possible. This is my game, and the Almighty has been really kind at me. And the mic, hello, mic check. Okay, the Almighty has been really kind at me, and I think inshallah this thing also is our match. We're going to come back really strong. The spirit of the boys are really high. Yes, third time lucky, inshallah this time, because believe me, these Italian trophies, thanks to Navid Bhai, looks fantastic when it's in your office cabin. We have the smaller version, and it's waiting for its company right now.
I would love to see Paladin Royal lifting this one, though I have predicted smashers. But I guess third time lucky. I always say all the very best, Paladin Royal, Mustaqim Sheikh and the entire team. Match begins in the next 15 minutes. We have a 15-minute break for Paladin Royal, and we'll be starting with the all-important 8 final. Thank you.
by Living Liquids and supported by B Kandari Properties and Niton. And we have someone special here right now with me, the owner of Kandari Kings, of course, Arjun Kandari. Arjun, of course. And yes, I'm coming to that. Well, it's a family thing for you. Mumbai Cricket Stars, all the thought process and all the planning and everything. You yourself are the owner as well of this league. How does it feel to reach the season 8 in such a grand way?
Well, this league was started 3 years ago by me and my father. I think there's some issue with the. Okay, it's fine. So this league was started 3 years ago by me and my father, and from the second season of MCS, uh, uh, Sharif brothers, Junaid and Navid Sharif came on board, and we together came for this wonderful tournament. And since then, MCS has given back-to-back seasons, and now it's season 8 that's going on, and we are already in preparation for season 9. So the tournament is going, as time is passing. Yeah.
Well, every year you're seeing one or the other new talent coming up. So it is first of all, it is a great platform for the new talent to be seen here at this particular platform. But how do you think that how these new players who've joined in, because they've been there right from the start, what all experiences that you've seen, what all wonderful players that you've seen are now making big names?
Well, I think every player is getting a platform to perform over here, and I've seen like players. There are like 10 players in every league who perform, but in this tournament, I've seen a lot of people who are always behind coming up. The D category, the C categories, who are not, the famous ones, and they have come up and performed very well. And it just shows that yesterday in the quarterfinal, we had 2 Ds who were the man of the matches. One was Baba Diwan sir, and the other one was Rishabh. So this just shows that this tournament has made all doors open for every category to come and perform.
Well, you just mentioned that you don't have big names, especially the A category players are absent here, but it is giving more chance to the D category, the C category, and yes, of course, B category to balance the entire team. Where did this thought come from, where you can invite all these players and have such a big event?
Well, I would like to call the Sportino Zishan Vakil over here. Please, can you come here, Zishan? Yeah. Kazim is also here, but this man over here is responsible for giving us all the ideas
Lovely.
every season. The Sportino.
Well, I was just asking him that we don't see A category players over here, but we have a C and D, and to balance the entire squad, we have the B category. So C and D players should play more and more, should bring out their talent and showcase big in such a beautiful platform. Where did that thought, that idea came from?
To be honest, I think fair credit should be given to Mr. Naveed Sharif. I think it was his concept where he decided that C and D categories are not getting enough chance in high-profile tournaments. They're just playing and not getting to perform just on the field, but can't do anything. So they should be given a chance. And fortunately, we came up with the idea as Naveed Bhai got this idea of C and D. We added a few things with Arjun along with us and Vicky sir, Junaid Bhai. So I think the credit should go to the entire MCS management team, because it was we sat together and lots of changes and lots of planning has gone behind that, and finally we came up with this idea. And another innovation in MCS 8 was getting B category players in to make it more interesting, because as you saw, these matches were big enough, hundreds being scored. Kandari Kings chased it themselves, and Paladin now chasing 94 with 3 balls to spare. And I guess after 6 overs, nobody counted them, and All Stars was more than favorite to enter the finals. But that is what a B player can do. And we saw something different today. We saw Manan, a B category player, being hit for those 28 to 30 runs. So this is how someone like a C and D category gets a chance to perform against big players.
Well, Arjun, my next question is to you that, if there are 22 people playing on the ground, there are a lot of players playing on the backstage, especially to do with the whole Sportino team, the back end team, because their work is there during the matches as well, but their work is majorly before the match and after the match, and even the day after, because day one is over, then you start planning for day two. How do you see all this coming through?
Well, amazing. I think Dipesh, that the hard work the entire team has put in has been amazing. The Sportino team, the entire bunch, the crew, the supporting cast behind. I think every tournament needs that backstage support. Without that, you can't really make a tournament a success. So the amount of initiative me, Dad, Junaid Bhai, or Naved or Sportino has, it's equivalent to every member present, from the wonderful food catering to all the
Everything,
people
everything just comes
backstage.
along
Everybody
together.
just gives an equal hand in making the tournament what it is. And obviously the support, the crowd support, the owners coming day in day out and supporting us, that's something very encouraging, that we don't have to generate people are willingly coming in, having a look, so it's wonderful to see the crowd that gathers day by day, to watch the games. And you say it with a bitter heart, but today is the finale, so
All that you take back is memories now.
yeah, no, and like the way MCS is going, you will see a tournament coming up in the next 1.5 months. So
Absolutely,
yeah, so
absolutely. I'm all waiting for that as well.
by the time this gets over, we're already in the prep of starting the next one. So it's never really off time. Time is like the time that we are not playing, we are preparing to play. So yeah.
Well, we'll leave you with the last question, that Kandari Kings were the first team to get a century score on board. You even chased 108. Unfortunately, the journey lasted till quarterfinals. But are we seeing Kandari Kings in season 9 finals?
You will see Kandari Kings in all the seasons. Kandari
Especially in
Kings
the finals.
now that we leave it to the day, because
Of course.
this is a fourth tournament which we've come to the quarters and the semis and we've got knocked out. But every tournament is a learning experience.
Of
We
course.
have seen that today the biggest of the biggest teams had a off day, and that's how cricket is. One day it's your day and the other day it might just not fall for you. So you have to keep your nerves, you have to hope for the best, and more importantly enjoy every game as it comes, rather than thinking of knocking a finale or whatever, winning the title. It's more important to enjoy the process. Yeah.
Well, but as a friend, I have always believed in you. I've always believed in Kandari Kings, and hopefully soon we will see that grand finale one day. Kandari Kings also being a part of it. So all the best for the next season.
For your information, the first
Oh,
back.
lovely. Superb, superb, superb. So we want more of them, in the coming future as well. So it
Yes.
has always been an awesome, lovely talking to you, Arjun. Thank you so much. There is Arjun Kandari, owner of Kandari Kings. Thank you so much. We'll be back with the grand finale match coming up between Smashers and, of course, Paladin Royal. Thank you.
Check. Hello.
So there it is. As you can see now, it's time for the grand finale between Smashers and Paladin Royal. All friends coming up together for this one final, the grand finale. All that we were waiting for. All the viewers who tuned in to us just now. IBJA Gold presents Mumbai Cricket Stars Season 8, powered by Living Liquids, supported by B. Kandari Properties and Niton. And as you can see, scenes out here, these are wonderful scenes where both these teams are forming a huddle, and that is what you say, a spirit of cricket. It doesn't matter who your opponent are, but if you can respect your opponent and be together as a team, it is the true spirit of cricket what these guys are showing us. And come on, all the spectators, please have an applaud for these two big teams out here, Paladin Royal and Smashers. They've truly deserved their way into the finals, facing difficulties, facing hurdles in their journey, but everything said and done, it's now time down to this grand mega finals. It cannot get grandier than this. Trust me, this will be a final to watch, especially the bonding between two teams and the way they've come out and cheering for each other. So we will be very excited on what moment, on what second, on what time of the clock this finals are starting, because this is one hell of a match to watch. Once again, give it up for Paladin Royal and Smashers. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Alright then, we'll wait for you guys to come back in and start the mega finals. Thank you.
अरे ऐसा मत करो।
Check, check. So it's now time for the fielding team to take the field. Here we go, the fielding team, Paladin Royal entering the field for the last time in MCSA. This is the grand finale. On the other end, we have the two opening batsmen. Munawar bhai, bolunga. Here we have The two opening batsmen for Team Smashers, Aditya Sharma and Munawar Zariwala. This is the grand finale. Smashers taking on Palladian Royal. Let them take the field first. Field लगाने बोल पहले, field लगाने दे. आगे 1 minute. पूरा field लगा दो ना पूरा. नहीं रुक जाओ, field लगा दो. Batsman strike पे आने बोलते हैं. Hello Suraj, Suraj. नहीं रुक जा
Check. It's time for the countdown to begin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ready, 2, play. Up and away, grand finale.
All right, there it is, Akash playing under this beautiful sky. Bowling first to Munawar now. Nicely played, Mustaqeen on the ball. No run on that occasion. Well, both these teams have been very special throughout the tournament. They had their highs and lows through the league matches, but now they are here for a grand finale. What a game that both these teams played in the semi-finals and deserved their place in the final match. Munawar there trying to nudge that one outside the off stump. Beautiful strike again on the onside. Siddhant Oberoi, the star of semi-finals. Full toss ball, nicely played. Adi playing that defensive shot. So the end of first over was very economical by Akash, and it is 3 for no loss. Well, what a journey that we've had of this past 8 days, and this is the 8th day today, the grand finale. It all started with league matches that these teams were battling, wonderful teams that we had, and finally we got down to these 4 teams: All Stars, Smashers, Saffron Army, and of course Palladian Royal. And then now we've come down to these 2 teams, these 2 fantastic teams, Palladian Royal and Smashers. Nipun Panchal coming to the attack. Munawar there with the bat. Wonderful scenes out here at the 8th Astro Park JVPD, Juhu. Good stop there by Prashant Dhamankar. He's been impressive throughout. But the stars of semi-final, of course, Siddhant Oberoi with that cracking shots that he played in the 7th over to Manan Mehta. This one's in the air and that's going to go all the way for a sixer. Well, Munawar is a kind of a player that you will not realize that he is a great asset to any team you have. He's an fearless player who loves to play those big hits. In the air for some time, and this time it's Munawar that will be walking towards the dugout. So wicket number 1 falling down after that wonderful sixer by Munawar. That will bring Ankur Takrani to the center. Of course, the owner as well of Smashers walks inside. Well, I've always seen him as a good strategist and a good planner. Ankur always has cricket and its calculations in his mind, and he actually surprised me in one of the matches. He's a great score predictor. I think he'll have a smile on his face now. But truly deserved his team into the finals. And I think a lot of planning has gone through him as well. Aditya Sharma on strike. That is a wonderful shot, and Addy finally opens his arms for a glorious 6 into the fence. Came on the back foot, lofted shot, and a wonderful one to end it. So Nipun here will bowl again. 2 more to go in this over. Oh, that's an edge, and straight in the hands of Sharad Rungta. So Aditya Sharma, after that sixer, walks back to the dugout. That will bring Sharfuddin to the center. Sharfu. So here's the new man coming in, Sharfu, left-handed batsman, a young lad to watch out for. Did not play a great innings in semis, but this is a big game. This is where it all boils down to. It cannot get bigger than this. And the wonderful welcome ceremony that we had for the batsmen and for the entire team, I think now everyone will realize that how big this has become. Because this is a very special match and will be in everyone's heart, especially the two teams playing, and of course the supporters who are supporting either of the teams. All that you're going to take back after this match is memories, memories and only memories. And we've captured those memories on camera, and we've been uploading them on Instagram stories, Insta, as post, as on Facebook. We're doing a lot of native posts on that. So do watch, do like, do comment, and do bring back those memories. Do remember those memories, because there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, and a clap or applaud is all the motivation that the team needs to do more good work in future. Wonderful journey this has been of last 7 days, and today the grand finale. So if you want to follow the handle on Insta, it is Mumbai Cricket Stars. All you have to do is just put @ whenever you're tagging us in any photos. On Facebook, again, it's present as Mumbai Cricket Stars, where all your memories have been captured. Shishir Shetty, a bowler who uses his wrist to turn the ball. Similar to do with a lot of international bowlers. who used their wrist to bowl that one. He starts off with a no ball. Onkar Lad there making no mistake, but extra power on that throw, Onkar. And he was, I think, looking at the point fielder, not the bowler, while throwing it. So Ankur Takrani comes to the center. Even he has the potential to hit some clean sixes. Well, this time he was very nicely puzzled by Shishir, bowling him a block hole. He knew that he will charge on to him, and just when he saw that he's stepping out, he decided to bowl a block hole. Sharfu now. That is a good straight drive in the hands of Nipun Panchal, who's standing at the long on for Surf. That is a good strike, but straight in the hands of Nipun. It's a wonderful low catch by him, and that's the end of the owner's innings. Ankur Takrani giving a catch straight in the long off fielder's hand. And the way now Shishir Shetty is bowling, all that comes to my mind is Anna, 24 Ghante Chaukanna. So there it is, Shishir Shetty picking up that wicket. Good catch there by Nipun Panchal. That is a wonderful strike on the onside. Karan, who started the blastings in the semi-finals, does the fielding here in the final match. There's the run machine, Habib Rahman. That is yes, no, and Surf still very confident that he does not want to run on that, and once he makes up his mind, you cannot change his mind at all. Shishir once again to bowl. And this is a very good shot, hit with a lot of power, and that is going to be 2 runs added. Good shot there by Habib, knew exactly where the gap was and knew exactly where he can get more than 1 runs. To end that over, it is 24 for the loss of 3 wickets. And I think there is much more now to this game, because now it is a big match. Of course, the big over coming in the big match, which is the monster over brought to you by B. Kandari Properties and Niton. So this again gets bigger. Prashant Dhamankar comes behind the stumps as Sharad Rungta, I think the specialist of monster over for Paladin Royal, goes to the bowling end. Sharad Rungta now making some changes into the field. Gets Mustaqeen on the onside, very closer to the crease. A quick one to stop, a single to stop maybe for Sharfu's drives. Good fielding arrangements here. Now let's see what Sharad Rungta has to offer. He starts off with a wide ball, bit of a flight, that was good to see. And here we are at the grand finale. Smashers and Paladin Royal. Bowls a block hole straight in the hands of Mudassir. That is a full toss ball straight down the ground in the hands of Nipun. Nicely flighted delivery. Very good flight on that occasion. I mean, the pitching was right, but what I love about the last delivery was the flight that he gave. It looked like it will be easily coming onto the bat, but very less that Habib could gauge that it was a block hole. Wonderful delivery. Again, one more. Well, I think he's making that as a good habit when he's bowling. And not just here, but I've seen him play a lot of times in a lot of matches. What a stop by Siddhant, and it's a direct hit. They're loud with the call, but umpire Rupesh Sawant not at all interested. Easy run for Habib. That is nicely tapped again by Sharfu. And I think this is a better approach in which both these batsmen are playing, especially because they're 32 for the loss of 3 wickets, and they would not want to repeat the mistakes that they've done in the previous match, because they would want to keep their wickets. They would love to play for more 2 overs and then maybe start blasting in the last 2 overs where they have efficient wickets in their hand. And that is the right way to go about it, because whichever teams we've seen playing first have always looked up to put a big score. And now Mudassir Pathan comes to the attack. In the earlier match we saw a lot of extras from him, but I'm sure he's learned from those mistakes and he'll be accurate with his line and length now. Yes, he's got his line back. First delivery, very well released delivery, I would say, coming closer to the batsman. And now it's Habib Rahman on strike. Oh, it's a wonderful slower one. It's a wonderful slower one. Well, I think this is the Mudassir Pathan that the entire Paladin Royal was waiting for. And he's back. Sharfu now at the non-strikers, waiting to get back to the strikers' end. This one's in the air and just touching the fence. Bit of a deviation here, but that will not be a hassle, because that will only fetch only a single. Wonderful bowling straight in the hands of Prashant Damankar. There is a bit of a misfield here, but Suraj covers it up. Oh, this is a wonderful ball. Absolutely beating the batsman here. Straight in the hands of Sharad Rungta. This one's in the air. Oh, the ball just popped out in the last moment from Siddhant Oberoi's hand. But today I think nothing can be told to him, because his bat is talking. So even if he's not happy with this catch going down, I think his captain is wanting him to talk again with his bat. So 5 overs are down, and after 5 overs it is 36 for the loss of 3 wickets. And this is where it gets serious, and this is where it gets interesting, because if the team has not scored in first 4 overs, there's a good possibility, always I've seen, that it will score in the next 4 overs. But for the team who have scored excellent in the first overs, there's a good possibility that the team doesn't score in the next 4 overs. So it's all equations that we've seen in this season 8. But Let's hope for the best to both the teams, and may the best team win here. The grand finale in front of us. Suraj Lalwani comes to the attack. Habib Rahman on strike, the run machine. This is nicely coming closer to the batsman. Habib had to play a very different shot. Not really a cricketing shot that I've seen. Sharfu. This one's in the air and wider, and what a wonderful shot. And I would say a very intellectual shot. He knew that if he clears that wideish mid-on, then it is a lot of ground for Nipun to cover, and that's the reason he played it wider. He must have got hurt, banging onto the fence, but he's all good, and is very well for team Paladin Royal. He's back in action. And Suraj bowling a very wider one intentionally, but Sarfu's bat was so much in the flow that it took no time for the ball to reach to the boundary. 41 up after 3 wickets that have fallen down, which we've seen. This time trying to bowl an off spin, a leg spin of course for the batsman. Oh, this is again a no ball. For side arm. Straight in the hands of Nipun, again a single. Oh, this is again one more catch drop, but it will be an easy run out, and they get Habib Rahman. Eventually a wicket falling down, and Suraj cannot believe himself. He dropped the catch, but then Habib was off in a flash to reach to the striker's end. Sarfu was concentrating on whether the catch is caught or not, and in that confusion they lose a wicket. The run machine Habib Rahman returns back to the dugout. That will bring the star of semi-finals, who've changed the game in the 7th over in semi-finals. Manish Shinde walks in. And we can also see Shubham Lad having a great time here at the dugout. That is again a good hit, but straight in the hands of Mudassir. That is again straight in the hands of Suraj. A dot ball to end that one, and it was a wonderful over. 45 for the loss of 4 wickets. Here comes Prashant Damankar. In the air, half-hearted shot, and Manish Shinde out on the very first ball. Wicket number 5 going down for Smashers. Well, I think Prashant Damankar is such a talented bowler. He's one of the finest I have seen in the lot, and he's absolutely a very sensible player because he knows the highs and lows of the batsman even before he's bowling it to him. He's observed each and every player in different stages, and just when you thought that Manish Shinde would again go for that lovely hit, instead of bowling a leg spin, he bowled him a off spin and just puzzled him, and straight catch to Nipun. He's an equation changer, Prashant Dhamankar. And that one's in the air. Easy catch. Teamwork again. Wicket number 7. Wicket number 6 falling down. Sorry. Just when all the equations were going right for smashers, there comes the equation changer, Prashant Dhamankar. And again he's on hat-trick. Will he be able to take the second hat-trick of the day? The equation changer arrives, Prashant Dhamankar. .45 for the loss of 6 wickets here. 7th over is on and the battle is lit. Salman comes to the centre. On the other end you have Aslam. White ball, bit of an ambitious one on that one. This one's again bowled very slow. Prashant Dhamankar once again the equation changer. What is he going to bowl now? There are more 3 deliveries to be bowled in this over. That one's way outside the leg stump. Suddenly trying to experiment a lot here. First on the onside, now on the offside. No need. But I think he's trying something different here. Full toss ball in the air, and that's a wonderful 6. That just missed the Super 8 board with centimeters. .54 for 6, and it's just the 7th over now. That is a wonderful delivery. Again, late cut by the batsman. Just giving the ball a bit of direction towards the third man region. Taking a quick single here. And one more last delivery to go in this over. 55 up on the scoreboard. And after this, it's going to be final over of the first innings. Again, trying to something different. And I think that's really not working for him because he's trying to experiment that a lot. That is a wonderful hit, Mudassir, with that dive. But straight in the hands of Nipun Panchal. End of the over. It is 57 on the scoreboard for the loss of 6 wickets. Last over to come in for the first innings in this mega finals. So Onkar Lad, as always, bowling the last over for his team. Wonderful strike straight down the ground. Suraj Lalwani. I think wherever Suraj is going, the ball is only looking at him. If he is on the mid on, if he's there as a short mid on, now he's there and at the long off. The ball keeps on searching Suraj Lalwani. That is a great strike by Aslam. Good shot for a sixer. Onkar Lad goes right arm round the wicket now. He's one bowler that does not like to get hit for a six. No bowler does, but he takes it to. This is one more, and that will sail, or is it not? No, it's a wonderful save by Nipun. Surely saved 4 important runs for his team, and that is the commitment that Nipun gets to the table or to the ground or to the cricket ground. 66 for the loss of 6 wickets. Something consistent here. And this is one more. More couple of runs added, but this time the throw is very wider. Not a great throw by Suraj. That would not have any chance for any run out because the throw was wider. More 2 to go. Aslam on fire. 68 up. More 2 deliveries to be bowled. This is an MCS out. A good strike, but sometimes the height can be a little tricky. This time over the fence and MCS out. We'll bring in Rahil to the center. And this is the last ball that Rahil is going to face. Mega finals. First innings coming to an end. Last ball of this 8th over. Onkar Lad is already. Rahil is already. And that's a wonderful strike. Straight down the ground for a sixer. What a way to finish it. It's 74 up on the total and it is 75 to win this game.
Check, check. "75" is the target for Paladin Royal to lift MCS 8. Second innings coming your way. So we are ready for the chase. 75 is the target for Paladin Royal up against Smasher for this all-important finals coming your way. And Smashers are ready to walk in. So here comes the Smasher. They need to defend 75 to win this championship match. Team Smashers is ready. And it's time for the two opening batsmen for Paladin Royal. So out comes the two opening batsmen for Paladin Royal. They need 75 to win up against Team Smashers. 1, 2, 3, Smashers! So we're ready for the chase. The important chase coming away.
So there it is. Match that everyone waited for the last 8 days is here. And the last innings of it. So there it is, Aditya Sharma. Right arm round the wicket, there he goes, Aditya Sharma. As always, Karan on strike, Musa, Mustaqeen Sheikh, the owner, on the non-striker's end.
And we are ready for the countdown.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ready to play.
Rupesh Sawant there, the main umpire, says ready to play, and we all are ready to commentate as well. Oh, this was the very first ball, and the first ball could have been caught, but missed it. That is a good shot again. And off the mark is Paladin Royal. Aditya Sharma now going right around. A very good attacking delivery. Coming closer to the batsman, coming closer to the middle stump. This time on to the legs. Once again an inside edge, no run on that occasion 5 balls have been bowled, only 1 run given. A good over by Adi. Grand finale match, the last innings that will be deciding who is going to take that trophy home. Played watchfully and a dot ball to end that one. Only 1 run given by Adi, and it is 1 for no loss. And here comes Tez. So Tez is coming to bowl the slower one, as fast is not allowed in this tournament. So it's a bowling power play as well. Is Karan going to strike the ball really hard like he started in the semi-finals? Yes, he does. That is a long chase. Musa, oh, this would have been an easy second run. But Mustaqeen just taking his time, wanting to bat this time. Maybe he has a sixer in his mind. You never know. Straight in the hands of Aslam there. A dot ball. This time in the air, ending up in the declare zone. Again a single. Musa trying to look for a big one here. There is one sixer at least in his mind. Tez bowling from right arm round the wicket. Wonderful shot once again, landing up into the declare zone. Singles is the way forward now at the moment for Paladin Royal. That is a fast and as well as a wide ball. So what is the team going to take? They are going to take the wide ball. Yes. They took the wide or not? And once again wide ball. Certainly now Tez feeling the Tez pressure. I told you he was looking for at least one sixer. When Musa plays keeping his wicket and standing there at the crease, he at least is looking for one big one, and he did that. That is a no ball, and this time it's a great shot towards the declare zone. And all I can say, Musa, thank you for hearing the commentary. It's a free hit as well. Izzy has one more in his mind. Yes, he does, but this time straight in the hands of Sharfu. A single there, a drop catch, everything happening here at the Mumbai Cricket Stars Season 8. What a wonderful way to start this. 2 overs, 15 runs on the scoreboard. Most 60 to get. There's one monster over as well where every run is going to be doubled. Karan on non-strike once more. Musa, it is coming at the striker's end. Does he have one more sixer in his mind? There's something special in the offering by the owner today. It is a grand finale, and what a match if he stands more and plays some excellent shots, get some good runs for his team. The big night would even get better. That is a good shot, but what an acrobatic jump. He almost had to stretch himself. Salman, the fielder there. I would say when it comes to Salman, it always a heroic. Oh, this one's in the air, and first wicket going down for Paladin Royal. Wicket number 1 falling down, and Akash coming to bat under this beautiful sky. Manish Shinde picking up a wicket. Lot of experience of all these years of tennis cricket backing him up. Manish. No ball there. That's an easy catch to end the innings of Akash. He returns back to the dugout, and we'll have to wait and watch who's going to bat next. And now it's time for Sharad Rungta to come to the crease. Got out early in the semi-finals, but this is the grand finale. He would love to get some runs for his team. This is a big match, 18 runs already on the scoreboard. And there's a bit of a discussion between Mustaqeen and Sharad. Mustaqeen already has 1-6 to his name. Starts off with the full toss ball, and that's going to be a wide. That is one more glorious hit, but that would be just a single. The shot was right, but it was way too wider, and that almost went towards the deep mid-wicket region. $20 up for Paladin Royal in just the third over. There is one more to go. 55 runs more needed. And there is one monster over also waiting. That is one more in the air, and someone coming under it. That goes to the declare zone. Shashi Satam almost had to duck himself and move away. So after the end of 3 overs, it is 21 for the loss of 2 wickets. And Habib Rahman will come to bowl the monster over. So all the live updates getting covered on the LED screen here just behind the striker's end. And also those lovely banners out here having the team photos of each and every team who qualified today for the semi-finals, but then it went on to two teams coming in the finals. Smashers and Paladin Royal, the big finals in front of you. Habib Rahman comes to bowl the big over. Starts off with a white ball. Sharad Rungta very pleased to leave that one. That's again a shot towards the onside. Munawar chasing the ball, only a single given. Bit of a discussion here, and maybe the discussion will be only for one thing, that let's not lose any wicket in this over. Let's go take it slow. Nicely played there, straight in hands of Ankur Takrani. Wonderful bowling by Habib. Good shot there, but on the same lines what he's trying to drive. One more wonderful delivery. He's making a good habit of defending that one. Good footwork by Musa. One more. Wonderful bowling there. Just 2 runs given away in this ball over till 5. One more to go. Munawar brought very close now. And a defense to end that one. So 5 dot balls in a row and just gave away 2 runs in this over. 25 runs and more 50 to get in 24. To get in 24. Right now Smashers doing a brilliant job, especially the 4th over that went their way. 50 more runs needed. Oh, that is straight in the hands of Sharfuddin. Wicket falling down, Sharad Rungta. A very good catch there by Sharfu. Suraj Lalwani comes to the centre. Now Suraj Lalwani comes to the centre. That is a good gap towards the covers region. Aslam coming on the ball, only a single. Now Mustaqeen Sheikh, he's got already 1 sixer to his name. He might get another as well. That is a good strike straight down the ground, but this time Mustaqin Sheikh returns back to the dugout. And here comes Nipun Panchal, the new man in. So the highest catch taker of this tournament, Sharfuddin, 14 catches to his name. That is a good strike, and that is a good running between the wickets, especially with Suraj and Nipun. They're fast runners between the wicket. Not once, not twice. We've then seen them many a times doing that. It's just the first run that they hard so well that second becomes very easy. In the air, and that will be a big hit into the fence. Nipun Panchal strikes. And all that batting that he missed in the semi-finals, he is completing that in the finals. This is a big night of finals at the Mumbai Cricket Stars, Season 8. That is going to be a catch, 15th catch for Sharfu. A bit in a hurry. And a catch to Sharfuddin. And here comes the star of semi-finals, Siddhant Oberoi. So Rahil now the new bowler, Suraj Lalwani at the strike. Siddhant on the non-strike. He's just come in. New batsman, the star of semi-finals. 5 wickets down, 34. Not really tapped well by Suraj. Will only get a single. Brings back Siddhant Oberoi on strike. That is a very good delivery by Rahil for an attacking batsman, Siddhant. And that is a clean ball in the night of the finals and in the final match. And I think needs someone there to stand with Suraj and still make it happen. Prashant Damankar walks in. The equation changer, especially in the bowling. Let's see, can he change equations in batting as well? So Rahil now comes back to the bowling end. Prashant Damankar this time takes the extra covers area. Second easy run by both of them, Prashant and that is a wrong shot again by Prashant. One more wicket falling down for Smashers. What is going to happen, because Paladin Royal will have to get some runs now. 37 for 7 now. They need 75 to win this game. Onkar Lad comes to the center. Everyone is in a hurry to hit 6, but no one is wanting to play a sensible cricket out here. It's an easy one for Paladin from here as well, but Smashers are doing some wonderful bowling out here. Onkar Lad with that defense. End of the 6th over. It is 37 for the loss of 7 wickets. कितना चाहिए 37 मतलब 37 हाँ 12:38 क्या बोलते तू जा रहा है पैड डाल के ग्लोव्स लेके आता दे तू बोल सिर्फ तू जा रहा है मैं अभी क्या अनाउंस ये केनिया का मालूम है जाके ग्राउंड है ना उड़ुम्बे ऑर्लैंडो जिसको सचिन ने बाद में बहुत उसका करियर खत्म किया था एक मैच में आउट किया तो ऐसा सचिन को चिढ़ाया था उसने दूसरा मैच में उसका वाट लगा दिया था Sharfuddin comes to bowl. Left-handed bowler coming left arm round the wicket. Suraj Lalwani trying to pick that gap, and he does it well. A boundary there for Suraj. He's just calculating numbers and maths going in his mind, looking at the scoreboard, looking at the equations, looking at the calculations. Wonderful player, wonderful finisher. 41 up now. The very first ball sent for a boundary. Sharfuddin. Again stepping out straight in the hands of Habib Rahman. He makes no mistake, only a single. Onkar Lad now comes to the strike. Now Onkar will have to take some chances because there's no time for him to settle down, take singles, doubles. But at the same time, you have to remember that Smashers has set up a very good field as well. Onkar Lad, the striker. And that will be a couple of runs more, easy 2 runs for Onkar Lad. Two more runs added. And that's an easy catch. Habib Rahman gets it. Onkar Lad as well falling short of that distance. Couldn't make it. And an easy catch. Paladin Royal in a big trouble because they are 8 down now. 44 runs on the scoreboard. Bit of a surprise here. Smashers cheering for Muddu. Mudassir. "35 runs more needed." 31, sorry. 31 runs more needed. Should I'm bad at maths? This is the second time it happened. No, this is second time it happened. 31 runs needed of 8. Oh, this is straight in the hands of Sharfu. It would have been a direct catch. 31 needed of 7. Oh, he knew that the player would be ready to step out. Dead ball on that occasion. That is a wonderful shot, but what a catch! Rahul takes a beauty. It's a Smashers in the night of the finals that are becoming impressive and impressive. And hello, check. Hello. And now here comes Shishir Shetty, always having a smile on his face. Anna, 24 घंटों चौकन्ना. There it is, and now Mudassir on strike. They need 31 of 6. Salman the bowler. 6 on almost every ball. Oh, straight in the hands of Ankur Takrani. He cannot believe himself that he dropped it. Not very happy with that one. Last wicket to go and 5 sixes needed. And there it is. The winners of Mumbai Cricket Stars Season 8 winners. Smashers taking the gorgeous trophy home. It is the night for Smashers, and what a play. What a game. Lovely. This is me, Dipesh Manisha Gopinath Sule, signing off from the commentary box. Thank you so much.